Hey, how's it going, guys? Severio here, looking ahead and looking at patch for July 27th, 2023. Give you guys a quick update in terms of this patch. It is on a Wednesday. Patch should be going up around approximately 6 p.m. EST, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for you guys at home. It usually lasts around 4 hours, so you should be able to go ahead and have a good gander at this video before the patch goes live to get a quick understanding of what is going to be updated. Doesn't seem to be a lot compared to how it was in the past patch notes, considering that we had our free-to-play release the last patch, as well as the integration of PlayStation 5. We're going to go ahead and having ourselves take a look over seeing the suspense for the patch before the tested release. But before and let's just go off from the top. Going off of this end, one of the brand new contents coming through with the limited time event, Dwelling in the Fuchun Mountains. Embrace the future in the past and present as the landscapes come alive. Brace yourselves for Dwelling in the Fuchun Mountains, the latest project of the Sunwing Relic in an epic journey through the ink of ages. In the crossover event, we will introduce the legendary outfit from Hills Afar for Justina Gu, legendary skin for the longsword. A thrilling combination exhibition of colossal artworks in Fairyland, Penglai, and more. Dive into the limited time minigame, wandering through the Fuchun Mountains, introducing the captivating history of the painting and its artist, Huang Gongyang. And just a quick, synopsis in terms of this event. It's going to be a minigame that's going to be pretty much exclusive with a QR code that is needed to enter. With it, you're going to be going ahead and having the option of being able to get an exclusive background for Justina Gu, which is also going to be alongside with scorekeeper cards and other rewards. So by doing so, make sure you guys participate in this event to get as much goodies as fast as possible as you can. The next event, we're gonna have another limited time event for the Nine-Tailed Tale. This is in part with Tessa, and with it you'll be doing daily quests. In order to go ahead and give you guys a quick heads up, if you haven't seen one of these before, what's gonna happen is that you have an option of being able to buy Tessa's outfit at a discounted price. It's going to come with a voucher for you to be able to do so, and when it comes through, so you will be able to go and choose the option of buying that as well as buying the pack afterwards. So just saving you gold over the course of time when you decide to go through with this option. If you don't buy the pack itself and you're just looking for the outfit by its own. Now, just a heads up, you can configure yourself to do the rewards but not claim them until the next following patch to be dropping on the 9th of August in order to claim the actual voucher. Do so to remember that, very important, that voucher will be available once the next patch opens up on the 9th of August. In the open lobby, the Fairyland Penglai, we're going to have ourselves going ahead and having a giant kite bird added on. If you guys have seen the little docks here and there between the spawning area and all the way over to the cave in the northeast, there is, or southeast I should say, there is a kite bird dock located in multiple areas, and you can actually travel with 5 different players simultaneously, and with it being able to having a moment of having a fixed trajectory lined up for you guys, so make sure to do so. So, most important part coming up right here, right now, weapon adjustments. Dual halberds are going to have some changes this patch as the primary weapon and the only weapon for the July 27th patch. The first part for the dual halberds, they're going to have an optimization for the camera effects for those charged horizontal strikes. Second, we're going to have some increased startup frames for the charged horizontal strikes and delay the timing at which the move can be cancelled by a jump while airborne. While airborne, charged horizontal strikes can no longer be cancelled by grappling. And there will be a prolonged startup frame for the hooked wings, narrowing the attack range of charged vertical strikes for the dual halberds as well. For the prolonged startup frames with hooked wings, the hooked wing skill for the dual blades will be that second blue horizontal. When doing a vertical initially and releasing your horizontal, will release the blue focus. That will have a delay for the startup frames. And then for the factor of being able to throw a horizontal into the air, going with a downward strike with a vertical and pressing horizontal again, that is going to be the hooked wing skill for a reference point. For the Soul Jades, we are going to have one change, specifically for the Dagger Soul Jade. The Dreadful Whale are now going to be additionalized after the first blue focus. So what this means, instead of it going into purple focus, Dreadful Whale will now have its first stage strike to remain a blue focus, but the subsequent strikes will now have it modified to golden focus. The improved effect on Dreadful Whale has also by increasing its ability to adhere to targets upon attacking, and with it they shorten the startup frames and increase the stagger time of the horizontal strike after leaping with Dreadful Whale. And as you know, the horizontal strike is a way to not throw out your blue focus, but instead kicking your opponent in the face with a neutral. Dual Halberds Soul Jade. For the Dragon-like Might, the legendary Soul Jade will have a prolonged startup frame time and reducing the hit range of the first stage of the attack as part of its process. With some in-game adjustments, we will have some Capture the Spirit Well mode changes as well, with the added display of teammates' numbers on the minimap for better communication within the faction. There are also going to be rewards for the second and third rounds of the morale boost challenges, with a score plus 50 attached to each challenge being completed. More so, we will have a slightly slowed growth speed for the winning points to allow the Capture the Spirit Well mode to last longer. And with it, we have added in-game achievements for the Capture the Spirit Well mode. Second in-game adjustment that we have going through is negative gameplay detection. Implementing an in-game negative behavior detection and penalty system. When we detect potential negative behaviors from a player's character, we will issue a prompt. Repeated instances of a negative behavior in a single game will result in a deduction of the reputation score as a penalty. Currently, though, the detection and penalty system are only active in Capture the Spirit World mode. Our third in-game adjustment would be a newly added special mark for the Valiant Challenger and the bounty target when they enter the Realm of Yang. Some out-game adjustments are included. Improvements on the Fairyland Panglai. You can now mute the instrument performance's sound and nearby voice chat via the main lobby screen. There are going to be some HUD adjustments within the Fairyland Panglai, removing marks to player characters. You can now better interact with weapons and water plants and the Fairyland Panglai, with the adjustment though to the range of the instrument performance and sound heard by nearby players, highlighting the sound while lowering default background music. And also with the improvement to the performance and frame rate of the Fairyland Panglai by streamlining the loading of environmental resources. And then also with a temporary disabled collision interaction with the ball on the Fairyland Panglai. Some free training mode adjustments are also in parts with the outgame adjustments. The Rift Dealer in free training mode now offers recommendations for Soul Jades and weapons. With it, revamp certain challenges in the specialized practice to better suit the difficulty levels across sections, and with the optimization of some voiceovers in certain specialized practice sessions. Our third outgame adjustment will be for the Hero Badge, where the Speedrunner Hero Badge now displays the current progress, counting directly on the badge. For our Showdown gamers, we're going to have some combat adjustments in follows, with the reduction of the cooldown time for interacting with the Enigmatic Rift in Showdown mode. There will be an optimization for the fog performance effect when inflicted with the Hydro Flare effect on giant monsters. Our second change in Showdown adjustments will be with the Enigma domain. You will now receive visual cues if a boss monster is present on the other side of the Enigmatic Rift. The spawn speed of the Enigmatic Rift has also been increased. You're also going to have some massive store updates coming to play. Some new packs are going to be included into this patch, with the newly added Justina Gu pack, the Daybreak Cloud pack, which has the legendary outfit, legendary hairstyle of the Fuchuan Mountains Sunwing Relic pack for the Hills of Far and the Sunrise Lit. Price is going to be starting from $2,600 and now $1,800 for its pack discounted price. There will be a Kurumi exclusive pack as well as the Weishan and Tianhai packs alongside with the J-Team collaboration for their winning. New discounts are going to be added through Katana Legendary skin being added through the Exorcist Blade, with a newly added legendary longsword skin coming through for the Fuchun Mountains Vidor. And then a legendary Justina Goose Gesture, Fuchun Mountains Gleaming Peak. There'll be some new added kill announcements. Journey of the Blades All Seeing Eye, new with Journey of the Blades Flaming Depths. And with all these discounts on hand on screen, you should be able to understand as to how you want to prioritize before we can fully see how long until these discounts end. With it, we will have an end to certain outfits coming into place alongside Tarkaji's legendary outfits as well as the dual Halberds legendary skin and others alongside them. Rotation of the sales of cosmetics is going to be known on July. On the patch, we will have our first rotation with the release of Dwelling in the Fuchun Mountains themed collections. Cosmetics that will be removed include Huasha Armor's Righteousness and Longman Stone Statue. Client optimization will be in part with this patch, with the optimization of the UI to handle high frequency updates during battles, which has significantly improved the frame rate when multiple characters appear on the screen simultaneously. We optimized the game UI flickering that occurs under certain circumstances to provide a more seamless and stable gaming experiences. Certain bug fixes in play. We will have an issue where there was an adjusted issue of the game audio, including voice chats could be heard during the opening video. And with the fixed issue with the Capture the Spirit whale players will occasionally respawn underground after rebirth. Some console-related bug fixes fixed the issue with the Xbox and PlayStation South American mode, as well as Oceania mode were not functioning properly. And fixing that issue with the achievement Sure Shot cannot be completed in the PlayStation platform, and where the issue of abnormal smash objects during the match on the PlayStation platform. Well guys, that will be the end for the 27th of July 2023 patch for the NARAKA Bladepoint. I will be overhead and making sure and casting for this weekend as well, so make sure you guys take a follow at the Twitch link below. My name is Severio, and with White Guy Z, we'll be seeing you guys around.